You know, and it's a big culture of mind control too. MK Ultra mind control rules in Hollywood. If you don't know, Google that and look into it.
Well, we've talked about Operation Mockingbird, MK Ultra mind control stuff from, I mean, this goes back decades and decades. But Roseanne, I mean, do you know people have been blacklisted? I mean, is it just kind of a self-censorship in Hollywood, or do people actually get edged out if they are too much against the grain?
Yeah, it's self-censorship after a while, but it's not just a crazy self-censorship. It's self-censorship because there's actually a danger that you will never work again. And people know it. Everybody has friends that it happened to, that maybe you said too much or maybe you were too vocal on unpopular issues. And it's funny because it doesn't matter if 2 years later, I find this a lot, that 2 years later those unpopular issues become very mainstream. They still don't forgive the first person who does it. And that's kind of been my story there. When you're first, you're you know, going to be vilified, despite the fact that 2 years later everybody's saying what you said. You're still going to be vilified.
Well, it all makes sense now. Once these individuals get to a certain point where they feel as though certain information has gotten out to the people, they will literally blacklist you. They will literally make sure that your content, that your financial stability, and that anything else revolves around you being able to grow will be shunned or shadow banned from being seen by your peers. And with that being said, Roseanne literally just told y'all that the Ultra is literally running Hollywood. And not only are all these individuals ran by the Ultra movement, these individuals literally have to sign that love bargaining contract in order for them to have certain materialistic things, fame and fortune in this lifetime. With that being said, it's not worth it, y'all. And we have to literally properly prepare ourselves for these certain situations that these individuals are trying to lead us to. With that being said, we can ameliorate the world together if we understand the true meaning of what they're really planning on doing. Let's not forget, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. And if you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. I'm giving y'all food for thought, which essentially will help you guys understand the true plan and then help you maneuver through life with clear eyes that always going to recognize these real lies. We're not going to do too much. They let us know for themselves what's really going on. We just have to open up our ears instead of having our ears wide shut. Understand, everyone's not going to like what you're doing. Those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. So with that being said, keep speaking loud even if your voice shake. Continue to be a voice and not an echo. Understand that your thinking has to be yours. You have to have mind control over mind control, which will then help you understand that self-control is the result of thought control. And we're not going to do too much. When the issue comes to us, what do? We face it, fight it, and we finish it. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. So be a observer of your emotions and not a reactor to them, because your emotion is only the energy you put in motion. And with that being said, that part. As I always like to express in all my other videos, I am not here to turn non-believers into believers. I'm only here to bring y'all food for thought. And with that being said, your opinion is your opinion. If y'all function with me on a monthly, weekly, daily basis, y'all already understand that clear eyes always recognize real lies, and like always, I'm always gonna have more videos. So until next time, that part. I do.
Michael and I also want to acknowledge
I mean, this dude is a genius.